What you are about to witness is a very deep and disturbing story. Not really. Basically, in San Myshuno, the world of The Sims 4 City Living, in the fashion district there is an apartment complex known as 21 Chic Street, and in this complex there is an apartment 1313 which has a suspiciously low rent cost. And in fact, in the description of this apartment it states this place is incredibly suspiciously cheap. It's like the landlord can't give it away. Upon closer inspection of the apartment, you may notice an outline of a body on the floor hidden behind a rug. This is evidence of a prior, very suspicious crime that once happened in the apartment. And if your Sims live in here, they will often complain about a bad stench coming from the floor of the apartment. The Sims team haven't given much away about this mystery, but many people speculate it's a reference from the TV show Friends. I have never actually seen Friends in my entire life, so I have no idea what that reference is, but if one of you guys know, let me know. Number 2, you can actually have funerals in The Sims 4. This is something that many Simmers want, but literally nobody talks about. However, unfortunately, it is not strictly base game. Firstly, you do need a podium, which means you probably have to own The Sims 4 City Living or high school years. Next up, you actually need an urn. Chantal, I'm very sorry, but you are dying. Put the tombstone in the inventory of the person who has a charisma skill of at least 6. For this to work, your sim must be in an overall sad mood. That is the most important thing. Head over to near the podium, but instead of clicking on the podium, you first have to click on the tombstone itself. And when you click on the tombstone, you can actually give a touching eulogy. This is the closest thing that we actually have to a funeral in The Sims 4, and literally nobody knows about it. Although interestingly, the eulogy doesn't last that long at all, and it actually gives your sim fame points. Although Shanice's speech for her late sister's death didn't really inspire anybody, so it wasn't the best eulogy in the world. But without mods, this is probably as close as we're gonna get to actually having funerals in The Sims 4 without mods. Number 3, the secret world of Sixam. Most of you already know what this world is. It comes with The Sims 4 Get to Work. In order to get there, you have to construct and upgrade the electroflux wormhole generator whilst in the scientist career, or by upgrading a rocket ship with a wormhole generator. Although it's not the biggest secret, what I bet you didn't know is the fact that Sixam is actually Maxis spelled backwards. Number 4, the secret skills. So as well as the regular skills that you have in the menu, there's also some secret skills which only have a max level of 5, but they function just as normal skills, it's just you can't see them. One of these skills is skating and ice skating, and at level 3 you can actually start doing some tricks. If you have Discover University, ping pong and juice pong both function as secret skills. With Get to Work, there are 3 secret skills relating to retail. The first one is a work ethics skill, which is used to help employees stay focused. The second is a sales skill, which helps with the upselling of products. And the third is a maintenance skill to help with cleaning up the store and restocking items more efficiently. Interestingly, rock climbing, when it first came out with The Sims 4 fitness stuff, was actually a hidden skill. But as soon as The Sims 4 Snowy Escape got released, this actually became a regular skill that you can now see in the skill menu. I assume they changed it because rock climbing was a very, very integral factor of the Snowy Escape pack. But interestingly, rock climbing actually started out as the first ever hidden skill for The Sims 4. Number 5, the duck puddle. Obviously, when your sink breaks in The Sims 4, different puddles form, and as it breaks more and more, the puddle grows bigger and bigger. But did you know, once a puddle reaches the biggest size, you can actually head over into build mode. Click on the design tool, select the puddle, and you can change the swatch of the puddle, including a swatch of a rubber duck. It doesn't have any special functionalities. In fact, it is just a normal puddle that you can mop up. But I know it's something that a lot of people don't know about, and something that you probably wouldn't find with ordinary gameplay. Number 6 6, bar stools next to vendor shops. Many of you already know that you can actually place down food stalls and things depending on what packs you own. But did you know that you can actually place bar stools next to all of these? And your sim will sit at the bar stool and eat the food next to the shop. Number 7, storage chests. So in the Sims 4 build by menu, go over to storage and go over to misc. You can see here there is a buyer beware chest. If you have jungle adventure, there are also other treasure chests too. You can click on open any of these chests and actually drag things from your inventory into the chests. But did you know that the chests actually work like the ender chests in Minecraft? So the inventory is shared between every single chest. No matter what chest that you use and whatever chest that you click on, all of the items are the same in all of them. However, if you head over to a chest in a different lot, the items are not shared over. It only applies to the lot itself. Number 8, vampires do not have a reflection. You think it's kind of obvious that vampires do not have a reflection, but it honestly surprised me how many people did not realize this about The Sims 4. Although weirdly, vampire sims can use mirrors completely fine, even though they cannot see themselves in them. Number 9, the monster under the bed. I'm sure most of you know that when a child sleeps in a bed, sometimes a monster can appear underneath the bed and the child will actually wake up their parents in order to get rid of the monster under the bed. One thing many people don't know is that there is a special object which actually prevents the monster from under the bed happening. You first have to head over to lighting and go over to wall lights. There is a light here called Kulala the Defender wall light. The mystical and alluring Kulala has transformed into a wall light to protect your child's dreams. Don't let its cute appearance fool you. Kulala the Defender is a force to be reckoned with against all kinds of monsters with its blinding light, especially the ones under the bed. With this light, monsters will no longer appear under the bed in your kid's room. Number 10, changing your phone. This is something that really surprises me that a lot of people don't know. So when you click on your phone at the top, firstly, you can actually silence a phone in order to prevent those annoying calls. Secondly, you can change the phone background color to any color that you like. Although this doesn't really affect your Sims using the phone. When they open it, the phone just looks as it normally does. But you can also change the phone cover itself, which you do see. I've just changed Mortimer's phone to a green one with roses. And as you can see, after pulling out its phone, it's actually changed. Rather randomly, there are actually tons of different phone covers that you can use. Although as far as I'm aware, a lot of these phone cases are actually exclusive with the high school years pack. So if you do want to have more phone cases, you must also have high school years. Although I can't say it's the most engaging feature in the world. Number 11, the Brindleton Bay boats. When you head over to the Sims 4 world of Brindleton Bay, head over to the community lot or one of the community lots here. Once you're in the harbour, you have to actually go over to this specific boat here and you can actually use it to travel to the lighthouse, and it will actually take you to the lighthouse area of Brindleton Bay, and you can also go back and take the boat back too. Although this feature doesn't really work for any of the other worlds, only Brindleton Bay. If you enjoyed this video, you will probably enjoy this video here too. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.